Keep your guard up.
Crushing blow!
Try striking it!
Wicked pillar!
You okay?
Chibo can turn into a backpack.
Yep.
Hey, I got my own backpack too. What's it?
Hey, you better not underestimate me.
I'll keep getting...
Keep your guard up.
Crush it!
Try fire!
Strike pillar! Rising falcon!
You did it!
Good work.
Give up! Give up! Please keep them
You see that?
away. My will is my strength.
Now I have the strength to protect.
Keep your
I
guard
can
up.
do this.
Sorry.
Something weird happened.
Hey, it wasn't on purpose. Give up.
Disintegrate! Disintegrate! Frost Edge! I won't lose!
Die! Fall!
Moonlight Assault!
Super! Ha!
Link charge! Here! Frost Edge! Disintegrate! Frost Edge!
You okay?
Hurt yourself. I'm fine. You worry way too much.
Oh, hey, Hurston. Good news. It looks like your friends finally arrived.
Thanks for the info. Let me know if you hear anything else.
Maybe next time we can chat over drinks.
Sure, first round's on me.
I should have guessed that Gaius was the cause of that hubbub. Oh, right. I was just showing Mila around. She wanted to learn more about Olympius.
You people can't do anything without Spyrex.
You have fun mingling with the locals, Gaius?
Yes, Olympians are really no different from we Riza Maxians, once you get to know them. What a very Olympian way of thinking. You really get a sense of people when you stop to talk with them.
Yeah, I hear you.
Rowan brought me up to speed with what's been happening. So, you're the former Maxwell.
And you're some sort of big shot? Is that it?
The biggest shot. He's a king for crying out loud.
Whoop-de-doo. I'm the Lord of Spirits. Beat that.
I must admit, I'm fascinated. So these fractured dimensions undoubtedly do exist. But I digress. Luger, I need to know if you're truly worthy of carrying the fate of the world on your shoulders. Death.
Seems fair enough.
Dying isn't allowed.
How exactly do you want him to prove it?
Bring me into a fractured dimension, so I might see his actions for myself.
Vera here. We've detected a new fractured dimension. The rift is in Canbelar. Please depart for it immediately.
Perfect timing.
I'll come too. I want to watch you end a world.
You know, Luger's been doing a pretty good job out there.
I hope you're right.
You probably don't know, but I'm a reporter now. Mind if I whip up a human interest piece on you?
That would completely blow my cover.
Oh, no problem. I won't run it until after you finish your work.
Finishing it could take years.
No worries, I can wait.
In that case, do whatever you deem fit.
Awesome, thank you! This'll be the story of a lifetime! But hold on, if you wanted to talk to Luger, why didn't you just call him on his GHS? I can give you his number if you don't have it.
No thanks. Rowan was kind enough to program this, but
Let me guess. Technology's not exactly your thing?
it's time to show me around one of those fractured dimensions.
Best story ever!
So kings don't really live in castles, huh?
Nowhere to run.
I'm fire!
Fall!
What?
Disintegrate!
Die!
Aqua protection. Nowhere to run.
Dirty claw!
Binding
Ready to work, Gaius?
Moonlight Smoke.
So, how was the fight? Was it challenging? Are you perhaps angry?
No, just a bit nervous, actually.
Really? These are the Mon Highlands.
Nice one. I hope you...
Right?
Then our first destination should be Canbelar.
Wow, Gaius. You've really managed to adapt yourself to Olympias, huh? Hey, Erston. You've really managed to adapt yourself to Olympias, huh?
Yes, by posing as the scion of a wealthy family from a remote region of the country. They've taken to calling me the prodigal son down at the docks.
You've developed a whole character for yourself. I had no idea you were such a performer.
What's a prodigal son?
The world is in crisis and you're playing make-believe? Maybe you should take this a little more seriously.
Do you agree with that assessment? Indeed. Could a ruler who can't empathize with the lives of the citizenry be trusted in a time of crisis? His ignorance could lead his country to disaster.
A world in crisis means people in crisis. So the more you understand people, the better you can serve them.
So you understand.
As a journalist, I represent the common man.
His Highness really is a great man.
Al, you're not supposed to call him that.
Oh, His prodigal Highness really is a great man.
There is something I wish you to have. It is of no great value, but I believe you'll put it to good use. Take it.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I was merely noticing the differences between your hairstyle and Prime Mila's. It's hardly a major interest of mine. It simply caught my eye.
Ah, the silent stalker type.
Stalker?
It simply caught my eye. Any further insinuations on this matter will be considered a declaration of war.
Okay, it simply caught your eye. Gee.
I am pleased you understand.
This guy's even more sensitive than Elle is.
Hey, Your Highness, you know when it's...
So this is a fractured dimension.
Waymarker response detected. Commence retrieval.
There's a waymarker here.
What do we do?
First, we try to find the thing that sticks out the most from the prime dimension. That's usually the catalyst.
Isn't this your hometown? Notice anything unusual?
It's as if there's a pall in the air.
Well, the first step in reporting is to ask around.
Ah, it's freezing! Why does it have to be so cold here?
You can warm yourself by conserving the energy you use, flapping your tongue, and use it to move your body instead.
Must you always say such tedious things in such a tedious way?
Then your tedious grumbling makes us two of a kind.
You really are a delight. I'm guessing you don't have many friends, huh?
Friends? Indeed I do not.
That's not true. Weren't the Chimeriad your friends?
It's been a while since I've heard that name.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
Wingle, Agria, Zhao, and Pressa. They were Gaius's bodyguards, and they were all super powerful warriors. Yeah, about that.
They aren't anywhere. They're all dead.
Oh.
Oh no.
It was during the war when they opened the schism. We were involved, too.
There's no need for you to feel responsible. Wingle, Zhao, Pressa, and Agria gave their own lives so that I could move forward with mine. The responsibility for their sacrifices rests solely with me, and I will not dishonor them by compromising my goals. That is all you need to know.
Right.
It's so cold.
Is it? I find it quite refreshing for this time of year.
No way! There is no way it gets colder than this. Back me up on this, Luger.
Indeed. I hardly even need a coat.
Are you crazy? You'll catch a cold.
Once you've acclimated to the weather, you'll have no such concerns. When I was in my 20s, I'd walk down this street in short sleeves with a pound of ice cream.
What?
People can get used to anything. But you already seem quite tolerant of the cold, Luger. Perhaps you are ready to embark on a special journey. I crafted an igloo outside of the city, my secret fortress of icy solitude. It has a spectacular view. It's one of the many places that are truly special to Canbalar.
Wow, His Highness is really something.
Bit.
I don't know if we're gonna get through this way.
Disperse. The castle is off limits by order of His Highness King Li Ying himself. You shall not pass. If I fail in my duties, he'll kill me too.
Try fire!
Nowhere to run.
Is that all?
This city is as tedious as it is annoying.
The real thing is actually quite nice, really.
What's going on here? It's deserted.
Has the current king become a kings in their solitude?
It wasn't supposed to be like this. This is wrong. Why do you vex me so? Who are you people?
Wingle?
More would-be assassins vying for my head. Rest assured, no guards shall fly to my rescue. I'm a lonely king who deserves to die. But first, I will make you rue the moment you dare to set foot in my throne room.
What the heck?
Agreed. This world is but one outcome. Perhaps this is the bitter fruit born from a mistake of my own making. Mian Li Ying.
Bayalti din yo ay kaira din yin. Terkuraya lin yalyo din.
Jibiti Yayo Li Ying Ki Wung Tin.
Erston? Erston, you came back. Please, Erston, try to forgive me.
What happened?
Must you make me say it? It started when you began talking about abdicating the throne and abandoning your people.
Why would Gaius do that?
Carla was fading. You wanted to be with her at the end.
Carla. Her illness.
Who's Carla?
Gaius's little sister.
I know that once you make a decision, you never waver in it. So I begged Carla to help you refocus your attention on your kingly duties. She agreed to help, but I never thought that she would.
To prevent me from going through with abdicating, she took her own life.
Erston, forgive me! I never dreamed that would happen. You must believe me, please!
Her death broke this world's Gaius, and he left the public eye forever.
What? You're not Erston!
I'm not the Erston you know, that much is true. But believe me, I understand how he must have felt.
Bite your tongue! Erston Outway was my only true friend. You could never understand him.
So the possibility existed for us to be friends.
Clearly he didn't feel the same about me. Erston abandoned me along with his people. Why? Damn it, Erston! Tell me why!
He's the catalyst!
Luger didn't even need to help this time.
Are you really up for this, Gaius?
This brutality is what it takes to destroy a world, right? How can I presume to judge Luger without first having walked a mile in his shoes? Now! So this is the Divergence Catalyst.
This one's different from my sister.
He's using a booster!
This guy's scared! Do something!
Rising Gale!
My limbs are as blades.
Piston! Piston! Azure!
This sucks.
Awake!
Piston!
I'm so sorry. Can I get a do-over?
Crimson Fury! Rising Gale! Light! Crimson Fury! Rising Gale! Here! Chakra Circle! Disintegrate! Very well.
I'll help.
Easton! Crimson Fury! Easton! Rising Gale!
Energize.
Not yet.
Moonlight Assault! Very well.
Moonlight assault! Nowhere to run!
Use your edge! Rising gale! Moonlight assault!
Follow my lead.
I guess so.
Azure
Nowhere
edge!
to run!
I'll help. Energize.
Azure edge!
Energize.
Come on, hurry!
Reap what you sow! Crimson
I'll
Fury!
help. Energize.
Rising gale! Reap what you sow! Blink charge!
Energize.
I feel peculiar.
You shouldn't do that.
Oh, you.
Energize.
Awake. I feel peculiar.
You shouldn't do that.
Energize.
Rising gale! Rising gale!
Follow my lead.
I guess
Here
so.
we go.
Get up.
Condemnation! You ready?
Blink charge!
Brave!
I'll help. Energize.
Reap what you sow!
Spin!
Rising gale!
Follow my lead.
I guess so.
Nowhere to run! Here we go!
Awake.
Nowhere to
I
run!
feel peculiar.
Azure
Shouldn't
edge!
do that.
Energize.
Blink charge!
I'll help.
Here we go!
We need to do our best.
You're better than this.
Crimson Fury!
Give up!
First aid.
Reap what you sow! Moon!
Very well.
Lightning Nova!
Energize.
Azure edge!
Follow me! Condemnation!
Not today. I'll help. You okay with this?
I do what must be done.
Figures you'd say that.
You got
Hey,
We have...
this is the
Durston, save me, please!
To sit upon that throne means embracing the needs of the many and forsaking the needs of the one. To rule is to accept a lonely life. A king must discard his own sense of self.
It was too much for me.
Indeed. Luger, I leave the rest to you. Well done. Good job back there. So that was a fractured dimension. It's true. I spent many sleepless nights wondering whether I should abdicate the throne for Carla's sake. But when it was all said and done, I chose to remain king. Do you know why? Spoken like a true Olympian. But I suppose you are right, in a way. I cherish my contact with people. It's a source of great personal strength. I suppose that a king's duty to offer guidance to his people is what appealed to me about leadership in the first place. Mark my words, Luger. There's a lesson for you in this. Destroying worlds requires a sense of detachment, one that will corrode the strongest of souls. If you continue to fight on your own, the isolation will consume you someday.
Isolation means being alone, right? So there's no problem, because Luger's got all of us.
That's big talk from a little girl.
Talking is my speciality.
You know, Gaius, they say the more the merrier about a lot of things, including support.
I suppose you're right. Feel free to call on me if you ever need help. Or if you just feel like grabbing a drink.
Whoa, nicely done, Luger. It's not every day you become drinking buddies with a king.
You picking up the tab?
No, we'll split the bill evenly.
Guess you're not that close of a buddy.
Man, I'll be an old lady before I can finally publish this story about Gaius. Guess I gotta be. He's not the easiest guy to read, but I know there's a lot going on in that head of his. If I put in the time and effort, I know I'll figure out what makes Gaius tick eventually. Kinda the same with you. But don't worry, I'm not gonna write some trashy tell-all, you know.
Hey, not bad. I hope...
Great job, Lutz. You've been cleared to travel to Lakudum Sea Haven. We're thrilled to see you keeping up with the payments. You know what they say. Everyone admires a dependable man.
My daddy said that too. He said I better marry someone dependable or he won't give his blessing.
Then again, if a guy's just Mr. Dependable all the time, it's welcome to Dulesville, population U.
Reliable, but somehow exciting. That must be the key.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hey, I like your clothes. Looks like you and I see eye.
So this is Shandu. I heard it was lively, but this is more than I expected.
Definitely. There's a coliseum here, and I imagine that's at the root of it.
If arena fighting doesn't get your blood boiling, you're dead inside. I'm tempted to sign up again myself.
Leia's got a fighter's passion!
Who among you has the courage to fight beside me?
Whoa! Looks like Leia's not the only one!
But it would certainly turn some heads if Gaius were to suddenly show up in the Coliseum.
It could be an issue if King Gaius were to register, yes. But no one would bat an eye at playboy aristocrat Erston and his fighting companions.
If his fighting companions were up for that.
And no one's going to recognize their king if he puts on a trench coat? You're just splitting hairs.
The Colosseum is a cruel yet sacred battleground where combatants put their skill and lives on the line. Those with the courage to face it must do so with all their strength and all their heart.
Hearing all this really makes me want to jump in and fight already. Come on, everyone! Let's get in there and do this!
Yeah!
You sure played them like a fiddle.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
How did this ruffian get to be king?
We've caught an awful lot of cats. Are they all friends of yours, Rolo?
They're not really Rolo's friends, more like his subjects. He's basically their king.
So he's the Gaius of cats?
Their king? Wow, Rolo's not pussyfooting around.
Ever since we got all these cats together, I haven't been able to stop sneezing.
He says, meow if you ever need help, and he'll save you.
Is that right? His heart's as big as his belly.
That's impressive. I'm glad you're the benevolent kind of king.
Let's hear it for the king!
Bravo!
All hail Rolo!
Guys, there are monsters here! There are monsters in the city!
It's okay. Those monsters don't attack people. They actually have quite a gentle temperament.
But they're monsters! I mean, look at those claws!
Let me give you an example to illustrate Alfred's point. At a quick glance, Gaius here looks like quite an unfriendly man. Downright terrifying, some might say. But does that mean that he's necessarily a scary person on the inside?
No, I like His Highness. He takes me shopping sometimes.
He does?
I wonder.
Just like Gaius, with his surprising affinity for children, you can't judge every book or monster by its cover. And in Gaius's case, I'm sure spending time with you conjures up happy memories of doting on his own little sister.
As another example, you're far more alert than I'd expect a man your age to be, Rowan. I'm pleased your nerves are as spry as your mouth.
Oh, that was nothing. But you know it's poor form to tease the elderly.
What happened? Why are they fighting now?
Oh, don't pay them any mind. Some people show their embarrassment in odd ways.
Vera here. We believe we've located former Director Julius, and presumably the waymarker he escaped with. Your assistance has been requested, Mr. Krusnik. Please meet with Director Rideau's pursuit team in Eladi Sea Haven at your earliest convenience.
We have to get that waymarker. Glasses guy ran off again?
Nowhere to run.
Try fire!
Luger!
Try striking it!
Nowhere to run.
Fall! Luger!
Onward!
I'm coming! Sheesh!
Lake Pillar!
Let's be sure to keep this...
Hey!
We have
I've got to get strong.
acceptable progress, but I shall continue to strive for more.